Okay, I woke up this morning to what looked like the beginning of a really nice setup for the Euro USD. If you see, I'm on a 30-minute time frame. And anytime I see a large push up or a large push down, I am hoping I'm always looking for a Wykoff situation to a Wykoff formation. And for you to really see this, you can change the candlesticks to a line, and this allows you to see the formation a lot nicer. You see the big push. There's an initial pause here. There's another initial pause there, and you see the selling climax down here. You see the automatic rally here, and then you see a secondary test, which is really close to the selling climax. It's not always going to be exactly, but it's going to be really close to where it's going to come back and test that area of support. You see it come back up here, and it kind of pauses there for a minute. You see it come back down, and you see another support there. It's testing it again. So I mean that right there. When I see that, something is going on, and more times than not, I've noticed that it forms a Wyckoff formation, and then it comes back up, and you see this come down here, and you see how it comes down and comes past this. To me, that once you see the next one up, it's clear manipulation. So let me turn that back into a to candles, and let's go ahead and play this. You see, boom, clear manipulation. And you see when it came back down here and it tested it twice, once, twice. So this is where I set my entry for the buy, which is right at this point here. Now I think we're in a at this point in a fractal method because prices, fractal, and in all there's an uptrend, but right now we're currently in a downtrend until you see this reversal here to where it's going to come back up. You see how it was up and then it broke this area of support there, so we had a higher low and a uh, lower low here and a lower high here. And so now you have another um, uh, lower low here, and until it breaks this, which is what we're looking for. But you see here how it comes down and tests. So I set my test here, and for my take profits, which is really interesting. So I'm looking at areas of support and resistance. So my first take profit was 38 pips, and if you see here, you to see all this support and resistance here, and so I decided to take that as my first take profit, which was 38 pips. And my second take profit here, you see here another areas of resistance here. So I use that as my take profit 2, and my take profit 3 again was here, other areas of supported resistance here. And so the this move here was 38 pips. This move here was 166 pips. The move from TP to TP3 was 85 pips, a total of 289 pips. So let's see what happens. I went ahead and set this here, and what I did was when it hit my TP1, I moved my stop loss from here to my entry point. So now I have um, a zero risk trade here because I moved it to my entry point. And let's see what happens. And as you see, it blew past that. Hadn't hit my TP2 yet, but let's go ahead and play this. Boom, there. It went through my TP2 here, and at this point, I closed out half of the trade. So I was running 7.5 lots. I was running 7 lots, and I partially closed out the trade down to 3.5 lots. So the move from here to here was 204 pips, and so I closed out half of that, which was 102 pips. And not only that, I moved my stop loss from the TP1, and I moved it to about here. I did move it all the way up to TP2, but I moved it here because you see I have some areas of support here. And if you look, and if I go all the way down here, you can see all along this line here, I had areas of support resistance here. So I felt good about moving my stop loss to here, which was about, let's see how much that was. That was about 77 pips. So I had secured 102 pips from the beginning. And then I secured myself another 77 pips. So that right there is 179 pips. So I knew that as of this point, I was at least going to come out ahead 177 pips. And so let's go ahead and play this out here. Boom. See it come back down, going back up, come back down, boom. And I hit my TP3. This whole move was 289 pips. What a nice deal. I just love it when everything works the way it's supposed to work.